Okay, so hello everyone, my name is Jason. I'm a channeler and a musician and a Course in Miracles student. And today I just wanted to come on for a quick channeling. On my way home today, I was noticing in the country that I live in now, Japan, that finally people are starting to kind of go back to normal. People are starting to take off their facial coverings and just things are going back to normal. And I thought, well, what could be next? You know, everything seems to be going really well, but I imagine that there's still more to this whole situation. So I just wonder if the guides have any advice, or what's next, what's coming. We are the three sisters, and as we have said before, we are not from this universe, from this galaxy, but we do come down in times such as these where things are sped up and everything is happening all at once. And to answer your question here today, first, before we do, we would like to say hello to everyone, and we would like to send our regards and to tell you that you are in one of the most interesting parts of your universe. And we would like to say, of all of the universes at the moment, you are going through a wondrous experiment, you might say, in consciousness. You are going through an experiment in consciousness, and you're going through one of the final 4 to 5 different phases. Now, these phases are long or short depending on your mass consciousness, so we cannot tell you about time, but you're going through one of the 4 to 5 final phases. And so in this phase, things get sped up and things tend to move very, very quickly, and also experiences tend to conglomerate. They tend to just multiply. And so you're going through what you might say a fast forward. You're speeding through things. So for example, on a DVD, you're going double speed or triple speed or quadruple speed. And so you're just having to take in all of these different things. And let us say, from our perspective, it is a wonderful time for you as a soul, as an eternal being. And of course, as a third dimensional and sometimes fourth dimensional human, it can be trying on your third dimensional body, but that is okay, because that is changing as well. Your bodies are also changing to accommodate this higher energy and the speed of time, you might say, that you experience, this idea of time and speeding up and slowing down. As for us, we experience it all as an instant, and we can travel into different parts of it, but we do not experience from second to second to second to second. Now, this question that is being asked, what is happening, what is coming in the future? Well, what is coming, we could say, is the other 4 steps. So you are in the last 4 to 5 steps, and so the other 4 steps are coming. Now, what has happened is, as this being often likes to talk about, there has been an unearthing, you might say, where everything that is hidden has to be revealed. And that has been what has been going on up until this point. This is, some people call it the 4th dimension. We would just say it's one of the passages that you must go through for what it is, the experiment that you are going through. And so you have been going through that, where everything is being turned upside down. You're able to see. So this being often talks about a hot pot. And when you're making the hot pot, sometimes what is called the aku will come out and the top, and you have to scoop it out. So that's just the stuff that you don't want in the soup will kind of rise up, and then you just scoop that stuff out. And that's what's happening for you in your mass consciousness. You are seeing what you want and what you don't want. Everything is being revealed to you at this moment. And so what we would say to you is that not everything has been revealed yet. So what you can look forward to is more revealing, because that is the step that we are in now. Things need to be revealed in a way that's clear, because you need clarity for the next step. You need to make a decision, but you need all of the information and all of the details. Otherwise, you won't be able to make the decision properly. So that's where you are, and that is what is coming. What is coming is more reveals, more of a knowledge of what is what has truly been going on your planet in order for you to make a true decision. So that is the next step. And if you're wondering what the next step is, well, the next step after that will be the next step after that. So the next step after that is the decision time, where you make decisions about where and what and how you want to live your life, where you want to go. After knowing all of the information, you are able to make a true decision, and that is your time. You are sovereign decision maker in that time. You have all of the information that you need, and so then you can make your decision, and so that will be the next step after that. Now, we cannot speak for time, because right now in your mass consciousness many things are going on, and you are all projecting this hologram together. So it is really up to all of you and up to your speeds and how fast you need it to be. It can't be too fast. It can't be too traumatic. It's got to go at a certain speed that everyone can handle. And so that is what is happening now. And as more of you become online, more of it becomes sped up. And so that will increase decrease the time, we might say, before the next step. So the more people that are online, the more people are able to handle the more the things that are hidden, and so that will speed up that process. But right now, that is where you're at. And so blessings and love to all of you. You're in a wonderful place. Do not worry. Do not be concerned. Be at peace. Understand that this is going on and this is a process that has to happen. Understand also that this is a process that you signed up for. You signed up for this. You wanted to be a part of this grand time on your planet. And so we would suggest, if at all possible, try to enjoy this time, because this is a time that you will look back on and you with wonderment and say, wow, I was a part of this. I was a part of this changing, this ascension of a planet, which is a very, we might say, it's not necessarily rare, but it is a very, very special event, and it only happens once. You ascend once. Of course, then you ascend to other levels, but this ascension from the material world into the more spiritual world is a very, very intense time, and so we would say it is a time of celebration. For us looking above you, it is a time of celebration, a time of light, and a time of love. Yes, so we understand that all of you are so tired from all of everything moving so quickly and all of the ups and downs. And we would just say for you that try to understand that this is just a necessary process that you're going through, and understand that this will be written in your history books. And people will be looking back at this for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. That time that this happened, this is the time. Right now, you are in it at this moment. You are experiencing it from second to second. What an experience. That is our message for you today. We love you, and we look forward to talking with you again with love and blessings. We are the three sisters from the Pleiades. Yes. All right. So that was a cool answer. So, ciao.